Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, I'm going to be giving you my March price prediction for Dogecoin. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. We have been doing a lot of Dogecoin giveaways during our live streams. That is the beauty of Doge. Love to be shared, do only good every day. We're having a lot of fun with that. Despite the downward trend that we had for February, I'll show you on the monthly returns. We survived the worst February trading of Dogecoin in its history. That's right, in its history. I'll show you that. We made it through though, and we survived. I know some of you are down on your portfolios right now, but we want to look forward to March. So let's get into it. Let me show you the charts in the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart. We're at 20.2 cents. That's right, we are beginning March right here at 20.2, just over 20 cents. This is now the new support line at 20 cents. We'll be showing that, more support resistance lines and what key levels are for Doge. As we were doing the live stream on Friday, we were looking at this recovery that we had on Friday, and my estimate for the weekend was that Dogecoin would come out of this V shape and would then turn sideways. Dogecoin again a little more volatile though, up and down, but still generally following the trend line that I think we will continue across through the weekend. If we compare to Bitcoin, very similar. We were looking at this cup and handle here and then sideways after that. So just under $85,000 for a Bitcoin. But we want to concentrate on Doge. And as we begin the month of March, Dogecoin is still the 8th largest cryptocurrency, right? Above Cardano, below USDC. Solana has had a big weekly fall, about 20% down. This was much further down. Solana did start to recover a bit. I mean, with big token unlock for Solana that was then priced in. So Solana's holding okay. But for Doge right now, we are seeing the beginning of a recovery for Doge. And now going forward, are we going to have a bearish or bullish outlook? To summarize from CoinDesk, again, overnight, Thursday night into Friday morning, the last day of February, XRP, Doge, others plunged 10%. Fresh Trump tariffs hit the China markets. So again, beginning of February, we had the tariffs, and then the end of February, we had more tariffs. And again, as we were talking about in the live stream, it was like it's the fear of the tariffs that caused the markets to dump, not the actual tariffs themselves. So Mexico and Canada tariffs begin on Tuesday, March 4th. Some people are freaking out. Oh, 3-4, it's going to be a bad day. I'm like, it's already priced in. The fear of it, those two big dumps that we had, both the beginning and the end of February, already priced that in. The tariffs are going to start, and it's not going to have an effect on the crypto market, I believe. So I don't think we have to worry about that. It is, though, now the China markets as well, just kind of looming out there. That's what we had overnight, Thursday night. But on Friday morning, we saw a recovery for cryptos. Dogecoin, again, came down to about 18.2 at the bottom and traded all the way up to 20.8. Look at this little green circle there. That's where I bought in on the dip. For those that didn't know, I'm buying back in, reclaiming Dogecoin back into my bag, and bought on the dip. And I posted that on X. If you don't follow me on X, you should. Keep up to date on what I'm talking about, what I'm doing when I'm not making videos and I'm not on live stream. So we have that going on. We finished February down 38.5%. This was up around 41, 42 early on Friday morning, but Dogecoin did recover a bit later on the day on Friday. So we ended up 38.5, which is the largest drop Dogecoin has ever had in the month of February. So we survived a record. Unfortunately, it was in the red for February. As we look toward March, well, last March, Dogecoin was up 87.5%. We had a good run. And even in 2022, we were up 3%. 2021 was just 11%. That's right, March was just 11%. That was after the 700% we had in January, up 26 February, and then only 11. Again, a lot of that sideways trading, right? And we had back in 2017, we had a 59% March. So for those that were saying, well, if February's red, we've never had a green March. Well, we did in 2017. And more, it's looking like this cycle, this 24-25 cycle, is mirroring more the 2016-2017, where we could see now March, April, and May being positive. So 50%, could we have a 50%? Or could even be 100% for March. That would be an all-time record for March in the green, because the highest was last year at 87.5. So that gives you a little context of what we're talking about for March. Trader Allen says, look, this is what Dogecoin has been doing in this bull market. There was a local peak back in July of 2023 that was revisited after the late 2023 run and then a following retrace. And it revisited that local peak number. And then in 2024, like we just saw, we had a huge March, huge run up to 22 cents. And then we went into this bearish summertime. And in the summertime, we saw the drops that we had. It revisited the previous peak that we had back here at around 10 cents. We saw that, and we even had a few drops down into the 9s. So what happened here? November, big run after the Trump election up to 48 cents. And then we retraced, and guess what? We revisited the 22 cents. So chop around a little bit and then up for the next move. This would be a true bull market reaction. Is this exactly? This is how Dogecoin does in bull markets. Goes on a big run with hype and then does a big pullback. We've just had this huge pullback, shaken some people out of their Doge, a lot of fears, but history does tend to repeat, and I am feeling bullish for Dogecoin going forward. So Dogecoin price prediction, is Doge ready for a rebound or more decline? That is what the question is now. After a strong rally in late 2024, Doge has been on a steady decline. We just looked at that. So Doge. Current price is hovering around 20.2, showing signs of an oversold condition, as indicated by the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, which has dipped below 30. So is Doge primed for a rebound, or is the downward trend far from over? To answer this, we analyze key support and resistance levels, technical indicators, and potential scenarios. That's right. So since December, we have been on this decline. And a lot of this came from that Trump meme token launching, pulled a lot of liquidity out of the market. And then once Trump was inaugurated, we have these tariff fears that have really pulled the market down. A lot of fear of the economy, inflation, no more interest rate declines. There were cuts. That's all kind of hovering over all of this. So multiple lower highs and lower lows from December formed on the chart. The recent bounce, really from 18 cents, suggests an attempt by buyers to hold support, but the overall trend still looks bearish. One of the biggest concerns is the weak buying pressure as seen in the volume profile. Despite minor upward movements, Doge has struggled to maintain bullish momentum, signaling that sellers still dominate the market. However, the RSI deep into oversold territory, a relief bounce could be imminent. And also we know a lot of these pullbacks were all really following Bitcoin and those huge leverage sweeps. That's right. Leverage liquidations, hundreds of millions of dollars in long leverage that, of course, the exchanges and the market makers want to take out. A major factor indicating a potential price rebound is the RSI, currently at 22, well below the 30 threshold, which suggests that Doge is deeply oversold. Historically, when Dogecoin's RSI has dropped to these levels, a short-term bounce has followed. So here's the RSI, and the RSI is down here at 22, outside of our shaded range, which in history, and we looked at this the other day on the live stream, was we could have bounce back. And we'll look at that RSI more on my next live stream on Sunday. Be sure to tune in on Sunday. There's going to be another Dogecoin giveaway. That's right. We're going to give away more Dogecoin on Sunday. So join us. And also Monday and Tuesday, we have a lot going on. And Monday, we're going to be looking at the SpaceX Starship launch 2 live. So a lot of stuff that we just keep talking about. However, an oversold RSI alone doesn't guarantee a price recovery. The market needs increased buying pressure. Doge must reclaim key resistance zones to confirm a reversal. So, if RSI stays below 30 for an extended period, it may indicate continued weakness, with Doge potentially racing back to that 18-cent support level or even lower. If break below 18 cents, accelerate selling pressure, it could bring Doge back down to 15 cents, where a larger accumulation zone may provide a base for a stronger recovery. On the upside, Doge faces strong resistance level at 25 cents, and then for any bullish momentum to resume, Doge must first reclaim this zone, which previously acted as a strong support. Beyond this, the major resistance level lies at 30 cents. Which coincides with the midpoint of the previous bull run's retracement. And we have shown this before too. We see a big run, retraces down, typically half, and then when it drops, when Doge comes up, about halfway through that drop is a good resistance zone as well. So, those are the prices we're talking about. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? Right now, if we went to 30 cents, if we reclaimed 30 cents, that's a 50% rise from where we are today, from 20 to 30. That would be very bullish. I'm kind of thinking maybe it's about 25 cents. Maybe it's a 25% gain for here. That would be a 25% green for the month, which is still pretty bullish. I think we're going to be looking at the RSI crossover. I think we're going to be looking at trading volume. I'll show you why in a minute. So I am feeling more bullish after this bearish outlook, and we are more like the 2017 cycle, and that, but instead of 2017 there being this 50% gain, I'm cutting it at half at about 25%. That's what I'm looking at. And why would that happen, and how could that happen? Look, Analytics Insight. Do an overview of meme coins, meme tokens. What do you want to buy? One of them is Doge. Recently, the Dogecoin Foundation shared that it is taking a significant step toward global acceptance through a newly formed 5-year partnership. Director Tim Stebbing announced that House of Doge will serve as their commercialization partner, a collaboration designed to broaden Dogecoin's adoption on a worldwide scale. This is coming in March. We want to know who is behind this House of Doge. And we want to know who these partnerships are with. Are they B-level companies or are they A-level? If there's some A-levels in there and the names of the people that are behind House of Doge are really significant, we could see a nice run in the price of Doge. This is the biggest thing coming in the month of March. Again, we're not relying on Elon Musk. This is where we're at. True adoption of Dogecoin, the Dogecoin Foundation supporting Doge, and this House of Doge partnership. This is what is coming. So that's why I'm feeling bullish for March. I think the tariffs are priced in. This is what we're looking forward for Doge. And then one last thing, Michael Vanderpump reminds us, the general lesson. Stay in your positions. Some of you have been selling. Some of you think a swing trade is in. I know someone who just sold at 20 cents, didn't buy in at 18 because that was pretty brief, and now it's higher. So if you're trying to swing trade, you don't know when this thing is going to turn around. Avoid leverage. We've been saying this again and again. Some of you have open leverage positions. Some of you have been liquidated on your leverage. When you get liquidated, you go to zero. This isn't me saying it, Michael's saying this. Do the opposite of your emotions. Don't panic during massive volatility, up or down. Got to maintain calm. If this is too much for you, maybe you shouldn't be trading in crypto, but that's the key. It's just a general correction on altcoins and Bitcoin. The bull cycle is far from over. That's what Michelle says. I believe the same. Let's all be careful But we're going to go through this together, and we are going to again talk about it more and more as we go through the month of March. So make sure that you are subscribed. You've got your notifications on. Leave a comment below. What do you think the price of Dogecoin is by the end of March? Give the video a like as well, and we'll see you next time.